Hello, this is Annalisa from Faith Dream Create, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a birthday card for you, and I'm going to be using this stamp set from Simon Says Stamp. This is the O Gnome stamp set, and I got this as a freebie with a order last year. And of course, we're going to be creating a birthday card, and I'm going to gather the supplies to create the scene. And you can see here I have my card base. I made this card last year in December, or just before December, to send to a friend, and I'm finally sharing it with you to give you some birthday card motivation. I'm going to be using some distress oxides to create a background or scene for this super cute gnome. And then there's a bird and some mushrooms and the balloon. So I'm going to be using the Rabbit Hole Designs Cottontail of blending brushes. They are my go-to brushes. I love them for inking up all of my distress oxides, and then I use them with my distress inks to the mini cubes. So as you can see, I'm creating a scene. I have some sticky notes down below to differentiate between the sky and the ground that I will be creating. And sorry that was off camera a little bit as I'm blending, but you can see that I blent the sky, and now I'm using the green to do the ground, and I just move these sticky notes up to differentiate between this, and moving them around so that I can have separation between the sky and the ground. So there you can see my scene, and then I'm using the Distress Oxide Sprayer or Distress Sprayer to add some texture to the different areas, especially in the sky, and then just dabbing that off, and then I added it to the grass as well, just to give some texture to the background, because just with those two colors it's quite plain, and I love the water splattered effect that the water gives it. So now I'm just grabbing out some paper, and I'm going to stamp the images from this O Gnome stamp set. And I'm using Memento Tuxedo black ink to do this, and the Simon Hurley stamping platform. So I'm stamping the gnome. I'm going to stamp a bunch of the balloons because I have a fun idea to make this a very festive birthday card. And I stamped the bird and the mushrooms because I just wanted to go ahead and play with all of the different elements on this stamp set. I have a friend that loves gnomes, so of course I had to send her this when I got it. I think the gnomes are cute, but I haven't gotten into them yet because there's so many gnome stamps and gnome things, and I just don't want another thing that I need to collect. But when I got this as a freebie, I knew who I needed to make a card for and send one to, so I was excited to play with this. And now I'm just using my Spectrum Noir markers to color up these images in super simple coloring. And I just love how cute this gnome is. He's got a birthday cupcake with a candle, and he's just super cute, and the sentiments on this set are really cool too. And I ended up using a few sentiments from another set, which I will share with you when we get to that point. But the sentiments on this set are happy birthday Gnome, oh gnome, and I missed your birthday. So I did not go with that theme of oh gnome, I missed your birthday. But that is super cute, so if you miss someone's birthday, this is like a great set for that, because it's like, oh no, oh no me, I missed your birthday. You still have a chance to get them their birthday card. So I tried to stay with these same colors across all of the images. I do add in some more colors for the balloons, but stick to the main colors on the gnome. And we are just getting the coloring done. And I will add in some fun details as well as we go along. Let me know down below in the comments if you like the gnomes, if you collect gnome stamps, or there's even like a craze with gnome decorations for all of the holidays. Dollar Tree brings it out, and it's super cute, but I don't need another thing to decorate with like that theme, personally. But what about you? Do you like that gnome phase? What What is your favorite thing to stamp with? Are you a cutesy or elegant, or is it all about the gnomes? We all like different things, and that makes all of our styles and creations different, and that is okay. Makes life more interesting. So now I'm coloring in the balloons. So I did stay with just the yellows, reds, and blues. And then here is the white Shakira Jelly Roll pen, and I'm going to add in some highlights and some dots and just make these images come to life. And then I will fussy cut these out, and then we will start creating the scene on top of the background for these fun images to go on. I like that I only added like a few colors to these images because it keeps your attention and it's not too many colors. So for the sentiment, I'm using this Simon Says stamp set. I will have it linked down below. I do not know what it is at the top of my head, but I'll have all of the supplies linked down below. I'm using the Simon Says stamp clear embossing ink. This is an older one that is getting worn. I do have a new one, but it still does the job. I stamped Let's Celebrate from this other stamp set and used gold embossing powder on it from Simon Says Stamp. And I'm heat setting that, and I love how this shines on the background. It's like a pop of gold on top of the blue sky. And then I'm stamping the Happy Birthday Gnome from the stamp set. The Gnome stamp set. And now just playing with the balloons. I did end up doing an orange balloon off camera and cutting that out. And now I'm just figuring out how I want my scene. The bird is going to go up here by the Let's Celebrate, and he's got the birthday blower in his mouth, so I thought it was like, could be like he's blowing these birthday sentiment out. Let's celebrate, woohoo! And then I'm going to pop these balloons in behind the gnome, so he's like holding them, or they're behind him. I just thought it was a fun effect. And the orange is also represented in the bird. That is why I was able to pull it in and not have it be like an overwhelming extra color. So just using my Nuvo Deluxe glue to do this and popping all of those balloons into place. Then I will adhere the gnome in front of the balloons, and I really like the effect of the gnome in front of the balloons. It's like, gives you that like behind and in front, brings the cards more to life, like there's action and dimension, and yeah. So put the mushrooms on the inside, and then we are going to add a few finishing touches. So I added some clear glue. This is just a Elmer's clear school glue over the balloons to make them glossy like a actual rubber balloon. You could use glossy accents for this. I have never used glossy accents. I feel like this gives me the same effect. I do not know if it's like exactly the same since I've never tried it, but this works for me. And if you don't have glossy accents, you can always go ahead and try this as well. Just make sure that you put it on a flat surface to dry so that you don't have any running. I have done that before and it is not a good idea. So then I'm just adding some glitter over the images on a few of the areas. This is the Spectrum Noir glitter pen, and I'm just adding it because this gnome needed to sparkle as well, because oh, why not? Then adding it on the bird, and that is going to finish up the card. So I'm going to show you it all sparkly and glossy, and at this point I do not think that the balloons were completely dry, but it looks super cool in the end, and you can tell kind of what it looks like here, even though it's not completely dry. But as a finishing touch, I also decided to add some of the glitter onto the mushroom on the inside. And then that is going to finish up the card for today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. I have more card videos and Bible journaling and a few things in between coming your way very soon. And don't forget to check out the description box down below for the supplies used if you are curious. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.